Hello. I mentioned before that I sometimes use EFT, which is emotional freedom technique. Um, I sometimes use that to help me move some energy. I also do like chakra balancing and all that. Like I do all kinds of things to help me move energy that's been like stuck, stagnant inside my body. Um, but I've been experimenting. Um, and Yeah, I've been having ideas about how I can combine things, and um, one thing that's been coming up is like music, adding music, like making music part of the things that I do. Like, um, for example, as I was sitting here, just out here drinking my lemon water for the morning. That's like the first thing I start with. Um, this energy started to come up through my body and like kind of in this area, but like heart chakra and up in this area. Like this energy just came to the forefront, and it was very, I could not put my finger on what it was, what it represented or anything like that. It just felt very kind of old, stale, old stuff, just stuff that wanted to be released. Like it was like, okay, we're out of here. We don't want to be here anymore. We're done with being inside. Or my body was evicting it or something like that. But I had the idea that, okay, I need to tap on this because I'm not, it's just like hanging out. It's hanging out, and it needs to have a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a boost, a little kick in the butt. Get out of here. Yeah, but with it's a love kick. It's a love kick. Like, thank you for whatever it was that you did for me, but you don't need to be here anymore. Goodbye. Thank you and goodbye. So anyway, but I was having a hard time getting it to leave, right? So I was like, okay, I just, maybe I need to tap on this. And so I started to tap on it. But I was trying to figure out, well, what actually is it? And I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, whatever, I'm going to tap on it anyway, even though I don't even know what it is I'm tapping on. Like, for, when you start tapping on something with EFT, you start with a setup, something you say like, even though I'm fill in the blank, I deeply, completely love and accept myself, and while you're doing that, like, you're tapping on the side of your hand. Let me see. So you're like, so I'll just show you what I was doing. Even though I'm feeling this energy and I don't even know what it is, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling this stuck, stagnant energy, this heavy energy that wants to be released from my body, and I really don't know what it is, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So that was the setup that I did. But and then I started tapping on all the points, and saying, this energy that, but then the idea came back to me, and I've had these ideas before, but I haven't actually done them. But the idea was, don't just say Don't just speak it, sing it, sing it. So I decided, yeah, okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try singing while I'm tapping, singing the words that I'm, saying as I tap, but I'm going to sing them instead because I really believe that singing, vocalizing, there's actually more power in that. I believe that. That's been my experience with music, is that there's just so much more. There's so much more power in that. It's like that added, I don't know. Words are great, but when you combine words with music, it just elevates it even more. It doesn't even have to be good music, okay? It's just that the vibrations are elevated, like they're just more powerful. Okay, so I don't know if I can recreate what I just did, but that energy is mostly gone now. It feels real. I feel like a lot of it cleared out. There may be some remnants, so maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll tap on the remnants. But I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing instead of just speaking when I'm tapping. So even though I have this little bit of energy left in me, I completely love and accept myself. Beautiful, right? That's not the point. Even though I have a little bit of energy left in me, the kind that wants to leave, but it's stagnant, it's heavy, it's burdensome, it's sticky, but it needs to go. I love and accept myself, even though I have this energy stuck in me. This is a completely different melody than the one I did before. The one I did before was way better, but that's okay. This is kind of what it is. This energy wants to leave. This stuck, stagnant energy wants to leave. It doesn't want to be part of me. This energy doesn't want to be in my body, creating stagnancy. It wants to leave. It doesn't want to be part of me. And I don't need it anymore. It's done its job. I don't need it anymore. It's done its job. I can say goodbye. I can let it go. It's on its way out the door. This energy doesn't want to be with me. It doesn't want to be with me. It doesn't want to be with me. I don't need this energy to be with me. It served its purpose. Now it can be free. It will be transmuted into something else. It will be allowed to serve something else, but it doesn't need to be in my body. It's just hung out there too long when it should have been flowing along. But that's okay. I learned something about me. And this energy is now free. All right. Not a beautiful song, but I hope you get the idea. I wish I could have captured the original, the one I did before, because the singing was so much better. This one I just did was, it's quite embarrassing, because it's just, yeah, it's musically a mess. It's just not, it's not good, but I guess that's not the point. The point is to release that energy that's stuck. And, you know, you do whatever you have to do to help that energy to move out. And yeah, so it was quick. It was very quick. It didn't take even 5 minutes. It only took like a few minutes, like maybe 1 or 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds of tapping and singing, and then it was just pretty much gone. So, and the interesting thing to me is that I didn't know specifically what to label the energy. I didn't know what, you know, it wasn't associated with a memory or with trauma, like not cognitively, maybe subconsciously, maybe subconsciously I knew what it was, but that part of it wasn't coming to the surface. But I realized it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't have to actually know what it is that your energy is attached to. You know, like, you don't have to know that. You can tap on that stuff as it's just energy that you're feeling, that's, you know, uncomfortable energy that you don't want to feel, emotions that like are uncomfortable, and they're feeling like they're stuck, but they want to move, and you don't want to feel it anymore. You can just tap on that and just tap on the energy. Don't worry about like telling the story. If there's no story behind it, it's okay. So I know some of you don't even know what tapping is. You're not familiar with that. That's okay. You can look it up. Gary Craig was the one who made EFT available to the world. He had a couple of mentors before, but then he combined the things that those people taught him, but he made EFT what it is today. And so then he gifted it to the world. I forget what year it was, but he gifted it to the world, and you can actually go and you can look him up, Gary Craig, and you can take his free EFT course if you want, you know, to learn how to do it. Or you can, there's many other people that do EFT, and you can find lots of videos on that. Maybe you can find some explaining how to do it. This was not a tutorial. This was just an insight of if you practice EFT, or if you want to, if you're interested and you want to learn how to move that energy in that way, you're basically tapping on the meridians of your body, of your energy system. Then you can learn a little bit about EFT, but then, like I said, I feel for me that there's other ways to combine it, to use EFT, but combine it with other things like singing instead of just speaking the words. Yeah, I mean, there's so many ways to do. There's so many different techniques and how to use EFT with in different ways, but I don't know. I didn't know I was gonna make this video, and I didn't know I was gonna embarrass myself like this, but that's kind of what I've been doing, right? Like all my videos have been kind of like, okay, this is me, this is how I think, this is how I, show up in the world, and it's like, this is me, and these are, I'm using whatever I can to help myself to heal and to be me, and to uncover who I really am, right? To allow myself. Yeah, I mean, the music part, for me, this isn't really weird for me to, in my world, in my Odessa world, this is not really weird. It's just weird for me to share it because I don't know how it will be received by others. But I've been this kid my whole life that has always been singing little made-up songs that they're not even really songs. They're just like, instead of speaking my words, when I'm alone and just with myself, or out in nature or whatever, I do find myself doing these little ditties, like I remember one time as an adult, I was out, this is many years ago, I was out shopping for food, and I don't know, I was happy, and I remember being in the parking lot of a grocery store and coming out of the car and just going, potatoes, 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 potatoes. I don't know if anyone heard me, but it doesn't matter. But I was just expressing, like, I was just happy, and I don't know, for some reason potatoes was like making me excited. Yeah, and then when I was a kid, I did all kinds of things like that, and I remember one time I was singing a song about a frog, because I was looking for frogs, so I just was starting to sing songs about frogs, making up songs about frogs, and yeah. Anyway, all right. I don't know. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but hopefully, maybe this will help somebody. I don't know. Don't take yourself too seriously, too. Like, just don't worry so much. And I'm telling this to myself. Don't worry so much about what people think. Just be yourself. Bye.